In the first episode of The Bros Official, a challenge based solely on teamwork, a feat over 2 weeks in the making, where creative ideas will clash, this is The Bros Official Team Painting Challenge. Stay tuned to see what happens.
So, I have this canvas that I tried to make a little mountain thing on. Didn't work, obviously. It's a tough subject. So, I'm gonna paint over it with white because Andrew told me to. So, this thing's dry now, so I'm gonna start painting and shit. This is the Empire State Building, and that's Andrew twerking. So, yeah, I got this whole thing painted off camera, and I'm gonna paint this part. You could say I'm finished. I think it looks pretty beautiful. Like I said, I'm just so good at art. So good. Look at that. Wow. Wow. So now I'm gonna go pass this on to Ryan, and yeah. So I am on my way to drop this off at Ryan's house. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are
How's the painting?
I like your shoes.
What's up, guys? So you saw that I just got this painting from Janina, and as you can see, it's the Empire State Building and what I believe to be Andrew twerking at the top. Kind of like maybe like a King Kong sort of situation. So now I have to think of what I want to add to this. So I'm thinking, New York, there's a bunch of alien invasion movies that happen. Maybe I'll tie in like space and aliens. And maybe I'll just draw some random crap just so Matt could add on to it. Maybe up here, or paint a planet, maybe like Uranus or Venus, and then maybe like a UFO coming down. Maybe I'll have it so it's like has a sucker upper beam that it's sucking something up, and then someone else can paint something there. Alright, I just arrived at the house. So he's right there, so I'm okay. I'm delivering the painting right now. Thanks.
Alright, so I just got the painting from Ryan. He just dropped it off. And I really like what the two before me have done so far. I believe, from what I've been told, that Ryan added the aliens along with the spaceship, the money, and I believe he did the planets too. So I'm really excited for what I'll get to add. So I think for my portion of the painting, I'm going to add 3 different things. I want to add a little something underneath the beams to really showcase what the aliens are sucking up into the ship. I think I want to add a little bit to the aliens, maybe like put something in one of their hands. And I want to add maybe like letters or a word on top of the building to maybe like window lights or something, just to spice up the building a little bit. Well, the painting is done and dry now, and I can show you what I added. I added the letters to the building. I didn't really know what to spell, so China. I added the Squidward meme, because what better to be abducted. I added a little banana to our favorite alien, and I added some birds, because birds aren't real. So yeah, time to pass it on to Ty.
Alright guys, so Ty forgot to record a segment, but anyways, I don't know how to show you this without spoiling it, but Ty did this, there's some cheese right there, he did that cheese, and then there's a bruh that Ty did, so Ty did both of those. Anyways, let's just get to my segment so I can actually show you what the actual painting looks like. So we're gonna cut to that right now with some movie magic. We'll see you guys there. Alrighty, so I've just gotten this painting from Ty. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So we're gonna try and make it all cohesive. So we're gonna start off, I'm gonna do some line art, and I'm gonna make sure that all this has really nice definition to it, because I'm assuming we're gonna go with more of a cartoonish look with what we've got on here. And I'm gonna see if I can tie it all together with some overarching theme. We'll see what we can do. Alright, so I just finished the line art. As you can see, it has a bit more definition to it. You can make what everything is out a bit better. But now it's time to add a bit of my own thing. So I figured since it's a bit more cartoonish and crazy, I'm going to start by adding a bit of American Graffiti influence. So we're probably going to put Kilroy in here. And then just some other ones. We might get some cool graffiti art at the bottom. I'm going to work on some of that, and then I'm going to do a little bit of time lapse for that. Hopefully we can get it right this time. And then I'm going to show you what we've got once that's all over, and then we're going to pull out the paints and maybe fix some coloring here, make it look a bit more in-depth. Besides that, it looks pretty good, and I'm going to just try and fill that extra space. Alright, here we go. Alright, so it's about time to reveal the final finished product of what we did. I finished up a couple things, did a little bit of touching up from what you saw in that time lapse, but here is the final product, the one that we're going to put on eBay to sell. Hopefully we can get like $100 or something, where it doesn't have to be too much, but this is a work of art in my opinion. So I'm gonna show it to you right now. So here it is in all of its glory, the Bros Official Group Team painting. It's crazy. Okay, to start out we have a couple planets in the background. We have Neptune, and I think this is Uranus. But anyway, we also have these aliens in the front who are probably also from Uranus. Anyways, we have these aliens, right? We have them tossing money onto this guy up here who, if you can look, is very, very thick. I'm not gonna lie about that. And he is presumably twerking. We'll just go with that. And then he's working on the Empire State Building with a little Kilroy was here, you know, homage to that World War II graffiti, you know, style stuff. And then apparently the Chinese Empire State Building, it looks like it's made out of plastic and electronics equipment, but you know, who's here to tell? And then we have Squidward, of course, and then everyone signed their stuff right here. A couple birds. Besides that, not much else. We have this arrow which I drew, which is like in that graffiti style but from before. And since everyone signed their name there, I figured I'd give myself a little bit of a graffiti initial right here. We have the Bros, a little homage to where it came from, in graffiti at the bottom as well. And I think that's about it. So, yeah. It's actually a really cool piece of artwork. It's pretty large and is really nice. So we're about to go and list that on eBay, so I want you guys to go and check that out. Link's going to be in the description. We're going to show you the listing on there, so just make sure to head on over, give it a purchase, and then we have this whole thank you message. Just, you know, because if you buy this, it's going to help us out so much. So we're going to post that on there. I'm going to get to the listing in a second, so let's get to that. Alright guys, so here we are. We finally have listed it up on eBay, and I'm just going to go through it a bit. So right here we have Culture, is what we like to call it. It's a charity group painting because 50% of the proceeds are going to help coronavirus relief efforts. Anyways, if you scroll down, you can see, you know, a bit of, you know, more information about it. And then we have our description here, and feel free to read that if you get the chance. All you have to do is, link is in the description. Feel free to head on over there, donate as much as you can. Thank you guys for sticking all the way through the video. It means a lot to us. Every bit of watch time helps us get towards that goal of monetization. Anyways, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel because next week we're doing a segment battle. If you want to hear more about that, feel free to hit us up at our Instagram, @brosofficial with an L as a 1, or at our Twitter, The Official Bros. I'm going to put the links there in the description, and they're going to be on screen, so feel free to hit us up there. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for sticking through the video. Have an amazing night.